Hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna talk about a few AI and technology companies that are moving the market and that have appeared in some news. So let's start looking at how the market is going. Today, it's up 3% for the QQQ, which represents the Nasdaq, and this seems to be now a much more consistent improvement over the last few days, which shows signs that tech stocks are really trying to rebound from the lows that we saw earlier this week. So this means that there are some news and some stories that are basically showing new momentum for these stocks. And today I'm gonna talk about some of these news and information. And the first news that I would like to discuss. Okay, so this chart shows us what are the top companies in the world by number of AI patents, particularly on the area of generative AI, which is technology similar to ChatGPT. So what you can see here is that the top companies in this list are Chinese. We see big names like Tencent, Baidu, Alibaba, ByteDance. They all have a huge number of patents. The American company that appears on the top is, believe it or not, IBM. IBM still has a lot of research labs that generate a large number of innovations. Then we have Korean companies Samsung and Google. So Google is one of the top research companies along with Microsoft. But you see that the number of patents that they generate is not even close to what the Chinese companies are doing. So although we don't have access to consumer technology coming from China, we see from these numbers that there is a huge amount of innovation and technology that is being generated there. But unfortunately, in the US and in most Western countries, we're not going to see this translated into consumer products, right? So only the Chinese will have access. Another piece of information that are showing that AI is now among traders losing its luster. Why? The main reason it's explained in this Yahoo Finance piece is that investors are looking at what AI is doing for companies like Google, Microsoft, Amazon, and others, and they are not very happy with the idea that there is a huge amount of investment that needs to be done to implement AI on these companies. And on the other hand, the financial return of doing this is not clear yet. So, for example, Google spent $13 billion in the most recent quarter. So this is not for the whole year, it's just for a quarter. Doing what? Building AI infrastructure. And this is up from 12 billion last year. At the same time, Microsoft spent even more, 19 billion, which is an increase of $10 billion. So these are huge numbers. And the main expenses these companies are having is creating new data centers, new servers, buying equipment mainly from NVIDIA, and also hiring people that can do this particular job. Okay, so what this means is that it is a huge expense for these companies, which are, by the way, decreasing the profitability of each of them. So investors are not happy with the situation. Why? Because they know that these are investments that may pay off in the future, but there is still no clear evidence of how this money how these companies will make for this all those investments. Nobody knows which company is gonna win this war, and basically, whenever you have a war, you also have losers, right? So between Google, Microsoft, Meta, and other companies, some of these companies will lose a huge amount of money. Nobody knows yet which of these companies will. So that's why we have so much changes in the valuation of these companies. So let's just go back to the stock market and look at Google. Google lost its value from $190 per share, now at 165. So this is a big drop in a few days. Same thing for Amazon. See that this is a big drop, and a lot of it was also caused by these issues. Let's see Meta. Meta is now recovering, but it's still not. It has already lost a lot of the value of price of its stock during the last few days. So basically, what this article is saying is that companies, they are going into a situation where they have to spend lots of money too fast and with too little benefit for investors. And if this is true, then it doesn't make sense for investors to put all that money in the stock of these companies, which gives an explanation of why many of these stocks are down from its peak. Another piece of information that shows some of the possible trends is that Apple could possibly charge for intelligence AI features, according to analysts. So this is one possible solution that companies will come up with, is to add charges for some of these AI features that they are trying to release now. So now Apple, we know that they have announced an initiative called Apple Intelligence, and this will bring lots of AI features to their operating systems and devices. However, what seems to be the plan here is for Apple to charge $20 as a subscription. So you have to pay for this, the availability of these features. Of course, Apple is not the first company to do this. In fact, this is one of the things that Tesla did originally. So basically, if you want to use the driving function, the AI driving functionality on Tesla cars, you need to pay a subscription, monthly subscription, and Tesla will make a lot of money based on this. We don't know if customers will really be happy or willing to pay this $20 for AI features, but Apple is a company that may be successful with this, right? Because Apple customers, they are, many of them are okay with paying for subscription services, and Apple will use this opportunity to sell more subscriptions to their customers. On the other hand, for companies like Google, where its basic service, which is Google Search, is essentially a free service, then it becomes more difficult to understand how Google is going to pay for all the expenses of AI as part of a search engine. Let's see if they find a solution for this. Next, I would like just to talk a little bit about a new AI craze that is going on right now, which is a company called LUMEN. LUMEN is a company that in the recent days has made the news for the fact that that they came from just 99 cents on the dollar in June 25th, And this is a huge jump. If you go here and check the chart for this company, you see that it was for a long time it was trading at close to $1, sometimes less than $1, and now it is today is down big. So as you can see, this company had a huge jump, and at one point it was almost $8. So that is an 8 times increase from this value just a few weeks ago. And well, today it is, after all this news came up, the company dropped 24%. Even with this big drop, we see that investors that bought this company, Lumen Technologies, during this period of time here, they made a lot of money. Lumen Technologies is a kind of telecommunications company. Until recently, they have big troubles. However, it seems that they have now networking deals with big companies like Microsoft Corporation. The result is that they are trying to get into the niche of data centers, and they will be providing telecom services, which means that they're going to be able to surf on the wave of AI, and especially all the expenses related to data center creation by companies like Microsoft. This time, this company seems to be overvalued, and even after this 25% drop. However, we should keep in mind that this is a growth opportunity for this company, and probably in the future is going to grow even faster. So these are the stories that I had for today relating to technology companies, AI, and in the stock market. If you have some suggestion for something that you'd like to learn more about, please let me know in the comments. Thank you very much. See you later. Bye bye.